The time the next session will start. Keep reading Patrika. Aptitude test ka advertisement will come in next 3-4 days. It will be conducted online. So once you registered, you have to give online test. The results will be with us, and personal counseling would be done here itself on every Sunday. So you will get a call which Sunday you have to come for counseling. So advertisement will come within 3 or 4 days. Please register. The cost outside is around 3,500 to 4,000 rupees, but we'll be conducting that at 1,000 rupees. Okay? So keep reading the advertisement and do the enrollment as you did it for this seminar. Thank you. Over to you, Nisha Ben.
Welcome to the art session. The subject is Humanities, Economics, Sociology, Political Science, Psychology and other languages. Welcome to experts panels and eminent panelist, Professor Asha Gala. It's my pride that I share stage with her. Dynamic personality, joyful personality. એમને ક્યારે બી મળો નહીં, એમની સાથે ચાર વાત કરો ને તો આપણામાં એનર્જી આવી જાય. Chairperson of art session, Professor Asha Gala, MA Economics, University of Bombay, teaching graduate and post graduation for last 46 years. So 5 decades, 5 વર્ષથી 4 વર્ષ ઓછા છે. ટીચિંગ પ્રોફેશનમાં છે. ફોર્મર હેડ ઓફ ઇકોનોમિક્સ ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટ, SIS College of ASC, visiting faculty of NMIMS, and secretary, Mumbai University of College Retired Teachers Welfare Association. So, Asha ji, stage is yours.
Hi. જે 11 લોકો ઊભા થઈ ગયા છે ને એ કા બેસી જાય કા બહાર જાય. સોરી, નોટ ટુ ઇન્સલ્ટ ઓર સમથિંગ, બટ સારું છે કે જેને અહીંયા રહેવું છે એ જ રહે ને. રાજનભાઈ પણ હા પાડે છે. થોડી વાર પહેલાં એ મને કહેતા હતા કે મને ઊંઘ આવે છે અને ભૂખ પણ લાગે છે. થેન્ક યુ. ક્યાં ગયો સુશીલ? જતો રહ્યો કે? આપણે હા અહીંયા જ છે ને, બસ સારું છે. એટલે મારું કામ થઈ થોડુંક કરી લીધું. લાઈક અચ્છા જીના યહાં મરના યહાં એમ કે છે રાજનભાઈ. ઘરે ના પાડી છે કે ઘરે આવતા નહીં એવી રીતે. ઓકે, સોરી, 10 seconds taken. I'm extremely happy, thankful to the organizers, all three parent organizations, for inviting us year after year, and it's indeed pleasure. Okay, a session. સવારથી તમે જે સાંભળ્યું ને એ કઈ ફેકલ્ટીમાં ગણાય? કોઈને ખબર છે? વેરી ગુડ, ઇન્ટેલિજન્ટ. સુશીલને મેં ચોકલેટ આપી હતી, જે એણે આપી ને એ લાઈક ઓકે ગજવામાં મૂકી દીધી. બાકી બધા જેમણે કીધું આર્ટ્સ, તો મારું કામ સહેલું થઈ ગયું કે સવારથી જેટલા સેશન્સ હતા એ ફાઇન આર્ટ્સ, પરફોર્મિંગ આર્ટ્સ, આર્ટ્સ કમ્સ અંડર દેટ કેટેગરી. વી વિલ કમ ટુ ધ લિટલ ડેટા, સ્ટેટિસ્ટિક્સ, ડિમાન્ડ એટસેટ્રા લિટલ લેટર. આપણે કલ્ચરલી એમ કે ને લેડીઝ ફર્સ્ટ, અમે તમને પહેલાં બોલાવ્યા એટલે આપણે થોડુંક અલગ કરીએ. અ યંગ હેન્ડસમ, not so very dark at all, very fair person with me, presenting to you Mr. Nishit Shah year after year, who is a manager at the Language Mall. આપણી પોતાની જ સંસ્થા જે આપણે બાટુગા બોર્ડિંગ કહીએ છીએ, હિરજી ભોજરાજ સન્સ, ત્યાં વર્ષોથી મેનેજર છે. કેટલા વર્ષ એણે લખ્યું નથી, પણ મારી સાથે છે વર્ષોથી. તો તમારે ફ્રેન્ચ, સ્પેનિશ, જર્મન શીખવું હોય, અરે સંસ્કૃત પણ શીખવું હોય કે ચાઇનીઝ શીખવું હોય, તો meet and he will run through his presentation. He's promised me. ઓ મજાની વાત હોય ને. કોઈ પહેલાં તમને કે 1 કલાકનું સેશન, પછી કે અડધો કલાક, પછી કે 25 મિનિટ, પછી 10 મિનિટ, એવી રીતે થાય તો આપણે મેનેજ કરી લેવાનું હોય ને, એટલે વાંધો નહીં. અને નિશિત has promised that he'll run through his slide show at the shortest possible time. Presenting to you Nishit Shah.
Namaskar, bonjour, guten Tag, hello. I would be covering languages. હું languages cover કરીશ કે કેમ શીખવું જોઈએ, શેના માટે શીખવું જોઈએ, ક્યું શીખના चाहिए. हिंदी, गुजराती, मराठी, इंग्लिश. I will try to कच्ची, if there are non KVOs, उनके लिए हिंदी में भी बात करूँगा. So this is how language helps. अलग अलग लैंग्वेज आती रहेगी, यू कैन कनेक्ट टू द पीपल, आप कनेक्ट कर पाओगे. सो दैट्स द एडवांटेज. वी सॉ प्रीवियस सेशंस, फैशन इंडस्ट्री, फोटोग्राफी इंडस्ट्री, आप प्रोडक्ट बना लोगे, बेचोगे कहाँ पे? इंडिया में बेचना है, रुपीज मिलेगा, फॉरेन में बेचोगे, डॉलर्स मिलेगा. सो थिंक ऑन दैट नोट. वो सोचना है हम लोग को कि अगर मैंने फैशन डिजाइनिंग भी किया मगर लैंग्वेज भी आती है, सो मेरा कपड़ा, मेरा डिजाइनर क्लोथ हम लोग बाहर बेचेंगे एंड वी वुड अर्न इन डॉलर्स और यूरोज एंड वी विल अर्न मोर. सेम फोटोग्राफी, सेम एवरीथिंग. आप कोई भी लैंग्वेज अगर आपको आती है, योर मार्केट इज मोर. सो दैट्स वाज माय पॉइंट. द लिमिट ऑफ माय लैंग्वेज इज लिमिट ऑफ माय वर्ल्ड. सेम द कोट. आप जितना आपको लैंग्वेज आपको पता है, आपका कुआं उतना ही है, राइट? अभी हम लोग हिंदी, गुजराती, मराठी बोल रहे हैं, हम लोग का मार्केट है बॉम्बे, इंडिया, महाराष्ट्र, उतना. बट इंडिया में भी इफ यू वांट टू सेल सम प्रोडक्ट, लेट्स से फॉर अ साउथ मार्केट, बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, बहुत ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट है. सो लर्न लैंग्वेजेस. दैट्स द एडवांटेज. इफ यू नो लैंग्वेजेस, यू कैन go outside. There would be more opportunities available. What are the reasons you should learn languages? What are the top reasons why you should learn languages? Learn a life skill. It's a life skill. आपको एक life skill add हो जाएगी if you know a language. So that's an advantage. Test scores. If you pick up a language in your college, if you have done 10th, आप 11th, 12th में there would be lot of colleges. There would be given options of आपको French का option मिलेगा, German का option मिलेगा. If you pick up that language, scoring is higher rather than taking up Hindi, Marathi. Scoring is difficult. That's the only. It is not कि आपको नहीं लेना चाहिए, but scoring is advantage because if you take a new language, employability is more higher. If you know a language, आपको language आती है तो jobs मिलने के chances ज़्यादा हो जाएंगे. So that's an advantage. Healthier brain. Brain के लिए भी बहुत अच्छा है. Higher earnings. Language specialist would getting paid more because एक additional skills company को मिल जाती है. With whatever, let's say if you are a lawyer and if you know a language, that's an additional advantage to any company. Your business is more better than that. Scholarships. If you want to go abroad, आपको बाहर जाना है पढ़ाई करने के लिए, you want to go Canada, you want to go Germany, France. If you know a language, आपको जो scoring pattern है, तो that additional marks, pointers, that's an advantage. आपको वहाँ पे भी benefit हो जाएगा. You like traveling, आपको traveling, it becomes more easy if you know that language. So आप, let's say if you're planning to go for a trip to Europe or to Germany, so if you know that language, it becomes easy. You can connect to the local people. Cultural learning. If you like arts, culture, literature, theaters, you want to study that, you want to pursue that, you want to watch movies. So if you know another language, the advantage is you understand the emotions of it. So that's an advantage. What are the health benefit? हम लोग सब बात करते हैं ना, क्या फायदा है? Money, money, money. But apart from money, what is? Let's start learning a language like a hobby also. Why not as a hobby? So that's an advantage for your health also. You can delay your dementia and Alzheimer. Not only for students, parent लोग को, मम्मी हो, पापा हो, even if you can start right now, that's an advantage. So you can avoid Alzheimer's, dementia, भूलने की जो बीमारी है, that's something which you can avoid, delay. Develop thinking skills. आपका thinking skills ज़्यादा strong होगा. Improve communications, confidence. आपका ज़्यादा boost होगा if you know language because confidence ज़्यादा है. मेरे friends को नहीं आता है, मुझे आता है. That's an advantage. So आपका confidence level would be at another level. What are the career options in learning languages? Quickly, very simple is teaching. आपको आता है, आप दूसरे को सिखाओ. Translations, documentations होते हैं. Let's say एक language Chinese में कोई document है, if you want to translate to in Indian कोई document में, आप translation घर बैठे भी कर सकते हो. It's very easy. Interpretations. You see foreign delegates आते हैं, नरेंद्र मोदी को किसी कोई prime minister मिलने को आया, कोई भी आया. So that's the interpretations work. On the spot वो translate करेगा आपस में क्या बात कर रहे. That same thing can happen to a business person. So India is a very growing economy. Global companies are coming to India. If you know language, आप interpretation के ऐसा भी काम कर सकते हो. International marketing. You work as an international marketing. India का product either you sell out, you connect to the global market. So you can work as a international marketer in a company. Business. You want to buy, sell anything. previous years बहुत सालों से if you see observe everything what we are having right now बहुत सा product China से आया हुआ है. So people go to China, track market, वहाँ पे आपको अगर language आती है तो it becomes easy for negotiation. आपको ज़्यादा better price मिल सकता है. So that's an advantage. Now if you want to go to let's say Germany, वहाँ का automobile engineering वहाँ पे बहुत famous है. If you want to get some product from that, वहाँ से यहाँ पे लेके आना है, यहाँ का product आपको बाहर बेचना है. So as a business also you can work. Tour manager, someone who wants to work as a tour manager, foreign tourist India में बहुत आते हैं. So see, last recent news, Narendra Modi had mentioned, no, in some countries, ask your 5 friends to come to in India. Now they might not know, obviously हिंदी तो आती नहीं होगी, English किसी किसी को आएगी और किसी किसी को नहीं भी आएगी. So if you know that country's language, you can work as a tour manager. You can explain the places of India, monuments कहाँ पे है, कैसे हैं. So you work as that field. Foreign embassy में काम करना है, outside India, you should know that language, that country's language. So that's an advantage if you know a language. Hospitality, aviation, pilot बनना है, air hostess, cabin crew, कोई भी hotel industries में manager, if you know language, that's an advantage. सिर्फ वो field का नहीं, but that's an additional skills, that's what is required. Very new field, I don't know if anyone has have heard about medical tourism. What is medical tourism? Abhi, I am no, all of you are for arts and commerce section. Majorly science sections, mein, if they are becoming a doctor, so doctors, Indian doctors are very famous across the globe. तो अगर बाहर गांव का कोई पेशेंट इंडिया में आता है, because Indian cost of medicine is very low, operations करने के लिए dental करवा लिया, IVF करवाया, whatever, तो Gulf country से कोई आया, Europe से कोई आया, so that is called a medical tourism. So then you have to explain how the procedures work and that. So you can work in a hospital as a medical tourism. Voice over artist, dubbing, if you know a language, बहुत सारे advertisements, बहुत सारी movies are getting dubbed. If you see that कोई भी movie का worldwide figures, so every now and then every movies is getting dubbed in another language. So बाहर गांव की movies भी इंडिया में dubbed होती है. So you can work as a voice over artist also. That was event में भी वो आ जाता है, arts में भी आता है, music में भी आता है. So you can work in that field also, but you should know that language to work. Indian defense. I don't know if you are aware, हम लोग we have been training to Indian army personals, navy personnel. You will be surprised, no? क्यों सीखना है उनको? Because if they are getting posted to that country, so it is very crucial. Defense sector के लिए भी you should know this language. Security reasons के लिए भी you should know this language. अभी if there is a war happening, कोई message आया है, so we have been training some people कि भाई वो message decode करो. So you should think on that, what we can do for India. You should know that language when you decode these languages. So you can do work as that in Indian defense also. Subtitling, transcription. Whenever you see movie, मालूम है नीचे लिख के आता है English में. So that is subtitling. वो कौन करता है? जिसको वो language आती हो, 2 languages आती हो. That is the subtitling work. What is transcription? Transcription is something which you hear the audio. एक language में कोई audio होगा, उसको आपको write करना है another language में. So this all field you can work from home. It is getting very easy. Transcription you work as a home. आपको एक audio file दी जाएगी. You just make a note of it. What's going on in talks. How does language? What are the structure? Generally कोई language सीखता है, उसमें how are the structure? कैसे levels होते हैं? So this is how it is generally defined in 6 international levels. A1 is your first level, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. So this is how you gradually go. I generally tell student कि at least give 1 year. आप 1 साल भी अगर दोगे, you can learn this skills very easily. 1 साल में आपको एक additional skill हो जाता है. So if you are doing right now in your 10th, before you complete your 12th, you can become a master in one language very easily. मतलब कुछ ज़्यादा effort नहीं लेना. Even if you do side by side, you can easily do that. So you can gradually start from the first and then go to the higher levels. The roadmap to learn a language. Language सीखना है, but how does that work? कैसे आप language सीख सकते हो? Your first steps towards the learning language is listening skills. कैसे सीखा हम लोग ने हिंदी? कच्ची. पापा मम्मी बात करते थे सुन सुन के, right? That's very important. So that's the listening skill is the first step towards the learning language. So you listen to more. How do we remember foreign के कोई भी songs हम लोग को याद रह जाते हैं? सुन के, राइट? भले मीनिंग नहीं पता होता है मगर हम लोग बोल देते हैं, गा लेते हैं. सो दैट्स हाउ इट वर्क्स. लिसनिंग, यू रीड अ लॉट, स्पीक. अगर आप बात नहीं करोगे वो लैंग्वेज कभी नहीं आएगी. सो इवन इफ यू वांट टू इम्प्रूव, टूटा फूटा तो टूटा फूटा स्टार्ट करो बोलने के लिए. सो यू स्टार्ट स्पीकिंग, देन राइटिंग, राइट दैट लैंग्वेज. जितना लिखोगे उतना बेटर है. टू थिंक इन दैट लैंग्वेज. सो दैट्स मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट. वो टाइम लगता है. इट इज़ नॉट ईजी कि आप जो इतने सालों से हिंदी में सोच रहे, गुजराती में सोच रहे, कच्ची में सोच रहे, उसको चेंज करना. बट वंस यू स्टार्ट डूइंग फॉर 5 minutes ऑल्सो, दैन बिकम्स वेरी हेल्पफुल. And to connect with other people. The last, and once you're learning a language, you're done, connect with other speakers, connect with other trainers. So this is how you would progress in learning a language. I've just given a world map, simple सा world map है, कौन सा popular language है each country में. This is not कि यही language बोली जाती है. It is just the popular because वहाँ पे the population is more higher. So if you see here, America, the Spanish is the language, but Spain है यूरोप में. So this is how it connects. It is not कि आपको सिर्फ वो country में वो language काम में आएगी. Even if you are going, let's say for an example, आप US भी जाते हो, there would be certain company who has a business in with Japan. So this is how global market works. It is, everything is getting connected. So if you know the language, आप बात कर सकते हो. This is how it works. So next is of India. India में कौन सी languages कहाँ पे बोली जाती है? So this is the overall India का map. So obviously Hindi is on the upper side and the South Indian languages on the down, northeast में India के. Any idea how many languages in India we have? That's it? Very close because she is a language teacher. How many languages in the world? Okay. So estimated है, that can't be an actual figure. This is what Google says. मतलब मैंने जब भी सर्च कर रहा था, what is the numbers of language in the world? The number what is mentioned is 8,000. So 8,000 languages in the world. This is some info for you. Once you go home, you should know ना क्या हम लोग को पता चला. There is something new. 8,000 approx number of languages worldwide. This is something new. In India, 123 languages, which is called major languages. We have 1,369 classified languages, dialects, and 1,474 unclassified dialects. So what is dialect? Same language, distance के हिसाब से change हो जाता है थोड़ा बहुत. The Marathi of Bombay might be different from little bit of Kolhapur. The Marathi of Goa might be little bit of different. So that is called dialect. So कुछ words, कुछ बोलने का तरीका, it changes. So this is the numbers. In Constitution of India, we have 22 languages. Something new information for you all to think. कितने languages है? तो आपको अगर कुछ languages आती है, सिर्फ आपने life में सिर्फ translation का काम भी किया ना, you are sorted. If someone knows, let's say good, एक गुजराती किसी को आती है बहुत अच्छा, ट्रांसलेट दैट गुजराती टू इन फ्रेंच और टू चाइनीज. बहुत सारे लिटरेचर्स है, बहुत सारी बुक्स है, बेस्ट सेलर्स बुक्स आप बना सकते हो उसको. सो यू कैन वर्क एज अ ट्रांसलेटर्स. सो कच्छी इज अ लैंग्वेज. टेक्निकली इट्स अ लैंग्वेज, बट देयर वुड बी अ डायलेक्ट. डायलेक्ट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ अ लैंग्वेज विच goes into it. So it can be into classified language. But in Constitution of India, there are 22, so it can be a major language. But I'm not sure what it is in 123 or not.
Virani, it's still not got the status of a language. It is a dialect, and we're all struggling and fighting for it.
Okay. So this is an approximate. This is can't be an actual, because even this is the last census what is mentioned. It is 2011 ka census, which is what mentioned on the site. So every 10 years the numbers are getting changed. So this is how the numbers are. Thank you. I'm done. I think I've covered up most of it. My email ID is mentioned. I would also meet you at post lunch 2:30. If you have questions, we can coordinate at that time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nishit kept his promise, and to the organizers, I don't need that, yeah. Okay. Number one or two changes from what is happening in the morning. मैंने कसम खा ली. स्क्रीन टाइम कम करो, स्क्रीन टाइम कम करो, रोज सब चिल्लाते हैं, मैं स्क्रीन टाइम नहीं लूँगी। तालियां बजाओ यार इस बात पे। वो सब तो किसी के पास से आता है, गूगल पे से ले लो, यहाँ डालो वगैरह, क्यों करना है यार? आर वी ऑल ह्यूमन? 9 लोग बोले हाँ, बाकी के लोग सोचो कहाँ हो, क्या कर रहे हो, इंट्रोस्पेक्शन। फिर से पूछ रही हूँ, आर वी ऑल ह्यूमन? हाँ, अभी जोश आया, मैंने भी यहाँ से आवाज निकाली। खाना खाने से पहले आवाज निकालने में तकलीफ होती है ना थोड़ी, लाइक ओके। तो सो इफ यू आर ऑल ह्यूमन, हाउ डू वी नो वी आर ह्यूमन? What tells you? I don't believe you're human. Come on, Charlie. Vibha, you're not going to answer this. You've already become a teacher, professor. No, sorry. All due respect to her. How do we know? Yes, there's a young girl there. Yeah. Sorry? Human nature. So by nature, how are you? Just get up. Very cute girl there. Everybody look at her and then clap for her. What type of person are you? Okay, she says yes. I find her very cute, bold enough, talking, first one to interact, having that leadership quality, language, and passionate to learn. Does it all make her a good human being? Now we can all clap for her. What's your name, beta? I can't hear. महक। अरे महक ही उठी है, फिर क्या है यार? सुशील, एक गाना हो जाएगा बाद में महक के ऊपर, ठीक है? So, kal, हाँ, time consciousness. So, if you're all human, should we study humanities? अच्छा human बनना है या नहीं? Parents are saying yes, children are saying why should we become good human? Let us be what we are. That's what humanities will tell you, yeah, be what you are. Psychologists will tell you, be yourself. Earlier we used to say every third person has a mental health issue. Today we are saying every person has a mental health issue. Just yesterday, somebody from this organization only contacted me and said, very urgently needed for a family. Can you suggest some therapist? I suggested. The person came back and said, but she's charging for 4,500 for half an hour on Zoom. I said, you wanted quality therapist? So when that Ridganda says, I charge 75,000, we all don't tell you how much we charge otherwise, okay? So it's fine, right? What are we going to do? From my 10 minutes, I've already taken 1 minute. Remaining 9 minutes in 3 parts I'm going to discuss, okay? One is myth versus reality. दिमाग में जो भूसा है ना about arts, वो निकालना है मेरे को. Is that fine with you? How many of you, parents will not answer, okay, children? How many of you want to study arts, humanities, what all? Very good. This girl, I already have, wow. मेरा खाना भी नहीं चाहिए मुझे. There are more than 1 dozen people in the audience who are saying yes, arts. Wow. How many of you want to get a job after your studies? Only 2, 3, very good. 5. Kachis are very contented. Only 15 लोगों को job चाहिए. How many of you want to earn money? अच्छा, everybody, how will you earn money? डाका डालो ये बुढ़िया को, या कहीं तो सुपारी दे दो, पैसा आ जाएगा. How do you want to earn money? By business. Who said that? Wow, what's your young man? Quickly name. हाँ, क्या business? He says any business. तो सुपारी लेना और उड़ा दो, वो भी बड़ा business है या सुपारी लेने का. मैं थोड़ी हट गई और डैड वहां से देख रहे, लाइक ओके. बिजनेस करने के लिए क्या चाहिए आपको? अभी आ रहे हैं सीए वाले, एमकॉम, कॉमर्स. शुभदा यहाँ बैठ रही है, बोल रही है क्या कर रहे हो, लेकिन वो भी हमारा ही पार्ट है. कॉमर्स बिकम्स अप्लाइड इकोनॉमिक्स, बाय द वे. हाँ, इकोनॉमिक्स इज अ मदर. पीयूष बोल रहे हैं कि वैसे लॉ भी इज पार्ट ऑफ द आर्ट्स में, ह्यूमैनिटीज. तो सब मेरा ही है सुबह से दोपहर तक, ये समझ लो. यहाँ इन्होंने एक ही बिठा दिया, वो अलग बात है, बाकी पूरे सेशन हमारे हैं. मिथ नंबर 1, what all is included in arts? Is it in demand? What is the world demand? कितने लोगों को फॉरेन में या कहीं पे भी जाके अच्छा पैसा सबको कमाना है ना. आई एम कोटिंग टू यू the IMF and International Association of Universities latest data. Highest, Biba, you can answer this, okay? What is the highest faculty or stream which is in demand? Now, this is very speculative, predictive when I'm conducting a session. 42% of the total employment in the world is only demand for humanities and arts, and that is at number one. Now you can clap. If you all thought we were all kachra, dumbo, Asha Gala kya kar rahi hai, 46 years, no, okay? So you are part of, you go for humanities, arts, you are number one in the world as far as total demand for employment is concerned. Okay? Understood? Second is technology and engineering, is somewhere at 26%. Fine, where does medicine come? I'll not even mention it, is single digit. So let's get, yeah, oh, who said oh? Sushil, yes, we are better off, right? Okay, we are better off, okay. Yeah, I have a lot of data related to that, but I'm not going to flaunt. So, number one, bhusa nikal do ki paisa nahi milega, job nahi milega. That is not the situation. I will flaunt a few things here. Just recently, I know somewhere very close connections. This is maybe a little inside story. Government of Australia wants to start universities in 8 different countries, including India. They've commissioned a group, and the first basic report to be submitted, 21 days, और वो report बनाने का कितना पैसा? Guess? Yes? 5 what? Very good. What's your cute name? Yashvi, can you just show it to camera how cute you are? Yashvi aspires in thousands. Beta, you do this report, the group of 3 people working are getting 8.5 crores of rupees for 21 days of work in the report. Can you all clap? And one of them belongs to our community. Okay? And what is the qualification? Development economics, liberal arts type of combination. And therefore, do not think that there is no money in arts, if that is what you're looking at it, okay? Second, what type of careers would be there? Degrees, what all is included? Like, okay, you find that humanities, social sciences, languages, okay, if we say that, just for clarification. So economics, political science, history, geography, you know, another data. You go through, I'm not even giving any websites, you are better than me at technology. List of the courses, this is for Rajendra Road also, list of the courses offered only by University of Mumbai. Yes, Kishore bhai, you need to do that work also. I wanted to send it, I said let them do little homework. Can you believe how many courses offered by which stream? Okay, without wasting time. You have science, about 66 or 67 courses. When I say courses, it's like diploma, degree, everything. So you say BSc in zoology, that's included. Okay? Commerce, 38. Arts and humanities, excluding fine arts, performing arts and all, special languages, 197 courses University of Mumbai offering. Another taaliya yaar, जिसको मैं हमने 4. So भूसा number 2 निकालने का जो है कि there is no demand, diversification, variety, क्या करे वो पता नहीं. After that, okay, what type of degrees will you get? Careers, each subject will have different degrees and the careers also. So very simple degrees that you all are aware कि arts किया तो BA होंगे. Yes, Yashvi? BA, MA, MPhil, PhD, DLit. ये ऐसे ऐसे चढ़ना है, ठीक है? ये डिग्रीज जो एजुकेशन में है हमारे लिए बहुत आसान है इसमें. But अगर आपने library science किया, how many of you read books? I mean, it's a silly question, no? Now, wow, सुशील मेरे पैसे से और चॉकलेट्स लेके आना और इनको देना है आप प्लीज यार. मेरे बैग में जनरली है आलमंड्स है, ओके, आई कैन गिव देम दैट, राइट? प्लीज ऑल दोज, कैमरा प्लीज जिन्होंने हाथ ऊपर किया है उनको कवर करो यहाँ पे. All those who read books, okay, would you like to do graduation in library science? Okay, it's very, very important, different niche market. You need like, okay, people, all right? How many of you have heard something like anthropology, ethnography, ancient, and these are the new terms probably for some of you under arts that I'm talking about. Okay, I will leave it. Economics ke baare mein bolu main. How many interested in economics? Nobody? Then since morning, whatever you heard was hardcore economics, by the way. Did everybody talk about demand क्या है? Architect बनोगे तो सुशील ने बिजनेस की बात की, तेल में कितना कमाता था एडिबल ऑयल में और आजीवन में कितना कमा रहता है. Hardcore, okay, what type of degrees and what type of careers? How many of you would like to know? Every second day I have 5 queries at least. Some of them are sent by Rajan Bhai. Okay? What does a psychologist do? Counts. Who's answering? Very good. What's your name? Hetvi. Okay. Do I need counseling? Maybe yes. I was feeling terrible since morning. Yaar. Are Uber se jao to now I'm staying far. 1200 1250 रुपया उबर का क्यों खर्चा करूँ यार मैं, ठीक है? तो it gives me stress. Okay, and do I manage my stress? So maybe what type of psychology do you learn? Hetvi, can you also tell me what type of psychology can you specialize in? Yeah? Okay, clinical, last one we can take it up, okay? Industrial, social, all right, fine? Yes? Child psychology, wow, good, interested, it sounds like, okay? And then people will say, अरे लेकिन उसमें फिर job मिलेगा या नहीं, पैसा होगा या नहीं. Believe me, job सब में मिलेगा. What does a historian do? Anybody archaeology, a young, bright, like, okay, Dr. D, I can even name Neerav, Hasumati and Neerav Chheda's son, Chahal. Few months back we were talking and they said, ki, the son doesn't seem to be interested in medicine. I said, fine, fantastic, wow. So his interest in history. And what does this boy want to do? Archaeology. How many of you been to Kutch? And how many of you seen Dholavira? Sorry, Miraben, Rajan, we are all in that other category, no? So not allowed, like, okay, fine, yeah. So, politics. Interesting, no? Somebody sending WhatsApp. So I received WhatsApp, I'll not name. A political party in Ahmedabad wants you to do their social media. Kahan gaye social media wale? Okay. And they offered me a few lakhs for doing just fake news in Gujarati. And I said, oh, you are asking a wrong person. Maybe I'm good at the language, but yeah, so specialize in political science. Okay, you have 197 courses besides finance and like, okay, go through that, yeah. Any one of you have the questions to ask, like, okay, geography, history, political science, and these are then they will be applied. Only last thing is 1 minute I'll take is all that since morning that you have been listening and maybe another half a day, and then next week, everything is going to be redundant. I'm sorry, I beg to differ from the organizers. Please go through National Education Policy 2020. So there will not be anything called as you special. Arts mein to yahi lena hai. There is a word which you have to understand and all of you write it down if you do not understand. It's a autonomous colleges, multidisciplinary. What does the word mean, multidisciplinary? Multiple disciplines. So arts is one discipline, which means that tomorrow Asha Gala can enroll. That's my name, by the way. Yeah? Please remember. No. What will you study? Microbiology with Sushilka music. Combination possible. Already being offered by a few colleges. But now all colleges, as per NEP, are becoming, what are they becoming? Okay, so your choices are not going to be restricted ki economics to economics hi karo. How many people want to go to the World Bank? Very good. International Monetary Fund? Suna bhi nahi hai. Wow. Great. That is where aim high. Why I'm saying is people from our community have reached United Nations. Are yaar, where Dheeraj Ramya gone? He should be sitting, no, Asha Gala's lecture, why should he hear? No, like, okay, maybe. Why can't we aim high? Everybody's stunned. I have this plea. Please aim high. These are all achievable aims. I have been asked in a number of reminders, do not digress, but this is not digression. It's very much part of career guidance, that whichever stream that you take, excel, be passionate, everybody has said. And if you think, I think Yashvi and Hetvi, and what is this boy's name? I forgot again. Okay, I want to see you at that international level, not just because it's foreign, but the world must recognize your knowledge, attitude, values. Do not forget your base and excel in whatever you're doing. The world is there for you. Sky is not the limit. You can go beyond that. All the best. I'm there, though I have a number of other things, multiple things to do in the afternoon, but I have adjusted. I'm going to be there with you. Luckily, after 45 years of experience with various areas and fields that we have, probably I'll be able to attend to whatever your queries are with lot more details as such. But please keep pace with the new National Education Policy 2020. So all your UGC, AICT is all becoming redundant. Okay, that website is not going to help you anywhere. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah.